Here are 5 quick tips to improve your verbal communication skills in IT. Tip 1. Translate technical language into everyday language. People trust what they understand. Don't use jargon. Just don't. Tip 2. Watch your tone. It's not just the words you say, it's how you say them. A calm and respectful voice builds credibility. Be careful not to sound condescending. Tip 3. Listen actively. Don't just wait to respond. Listen in a way that makes the other person feel heard, understood, and respected. Tip 4. Tailor your message to your audience. Speak differently to users, peers, and leadership. Tech people want details. Non-tech people don't. Tip 5. Handle feedback well. Give it clearly and receive it without getting defensive. Ask for critical feedback. Listen and evaluate it. Learn from it. More details on that in a moment. Technical skills solve problems, but people skills build careers. Compassionate Geek online on-demand training teaches IT teams how to communicate with empathy, diffuse frustration, and create positive customer experiences. Better communication means fewer conflicts, happier users, and a more successful IT team. Give your team the skills they need on their schedule. Visit CompassionateGeek.com to get started today. There's a link to the course in the notes just below. Now, let's break each of those 5 tips down and discuss how they apply to real-life IT situations. Verbal communication tip number 1, translation. One of the biggest challenges for IT professionals is using language that matches the listener's level of technical knowledge. It's easy to fall into acronyms and tech speak because that's how we think all day. But when you're talking to a frustrated end user or stakeholder, clear is better than clever. Instead of saying, your roaming profile didn't sync due to a GPO conflict, try something like, your computer settings didn't load correctly. I'll fix that so everything works the way it should. Same message, better result. Translation builds confidence and prevents confusion. Verbal communication tip number 2. Your tone. You can be technically right and still lose someone's trust if your tone feels impatient, condescending, or cold. Let's say someone asks a question you've answered 5 times already. You could say, I already told you this. Or you could say, good question. Let's walk through that again to make sure it's clear. A respectful tone invites collaboration. It helps keep conversations productive, especially when emotions are running high. Verbal communication tip number 3, active listening. Most of us hear far more than we listen. But when someone says, nothing on this laptop ever works, they might not just be venting, they might be trying to tell you something specific. Instead of brushing it off or jumping straight into troubleshooting, take a second. Say, it sounds like this has happened more than once. Can you tell me what went wrong today? That shows empathy and often gives better technical clues. Active listening earns trust and often saves time. Verbal communication tip number 4, tailoring your message. The way you explain a system issue to another engineer is not how you should explain it to an executive. For example, if a report server is down, a peer might want the error code. Your CIO probably wants to know how it affects users and when it will be resolved. The better you match your message to your audience, the more useful and appreciated your communication becomes. That's how people start seeing you as a leader, not just a tech expert. Verbal communication tip number 5, feedback. Let's face it, feedback can be uncomfortable, but it's a vital part of professional communication. When giving feedback, be specific and respectful. Avoid comments like, you're bad at communication. Instead, try, in today's meeting, it seemed like you interrupted Mark a few times. Next time, maybe wait until he finishes before responding. Also, when giving feedback, remember to praise publicly but criticize privately. And when you receive feedback, especially if it's unexpected or hard to hear, pause before reacting. Ask questions if you need to. Feedback is how you grow, especially in communication. All 5 of these tips tie back to the principles I outline in my book, The Compassionate Geek. Technical competence is essential, but it's only one piece. The full picture includes compassion, empathy, listening skills, and treating others with dignity and respect. Verbal communication skills pull those pieces together. They're how you show empathy in a support call. They're how you demonstrate respect in a team meeting. They're how you earn trust, influence decisions, and keep projects on track. You don't have to be a polished speaker to communicate well. You just need to be intentional. Practice the 5 tips. Translate your language, keep your tone respectful, listen actively, adjust based on your audience, and manage feedback professionally. When you do that, you turn your communication into a strength, not a stumbling block. Remember, in IT, your verbal communication is not a soft skill, it's a core skill. Be sure to press the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel. Want more? You'll find tips and training on IT customer service, teamwork, and leadership at CompassionateGeek.com.